Solaris Budgets here, and I'm on a journey to ensure a better financial future for myself by budgeting, hybrid cash stuffing and doing savings challenges. So welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. It is that time of the month, and no, not that time of the month. It's that time of the month where we have finished our budget technically for the month, and we're going to count up what's in my binders. Our budget typically runs from the 25th of the month to the 25th of the month. This is just how our paychecks work. Basically that's how we do it. So we do 25th to 25th. The 25th is not for a few days. I'm filming this on the Sunday, which is the 19th, but like we've done everything, like all our grocery shops are done, any events, everything is done. So I thought it'd be a great time while the weather outside is nice. Hopefully got some decent lighting, because I think it's forecast to rain for the rest of the week, which is not ideal. So I'm going to try and make the most of it, and you'll see this video on Wednesday. Absolutely expect this month money to have gone down. We went away at the end of September, beginning of October, so it was in this budget month, and yeah, so that money has now gone. So yeah, definitely expect it to be down this month. Also, I keep forgetting to do this at the beginning of these videos. A caveat to all of this: please don't compare your budgeting, cash stuffing, personal finance journey to anyone else. It's personal finance for a reason. Everyone has different priorities. Everyone has different dependents, and everyone's situations are very different. So what you see that I do and how much I have may not work for you, or it may, you may be doing a lot better than I am or a lot worse than I am, and that's absolutely fine. Please don't compare your journey and what's in your binders to anyone else. Again, kind of to reiterate, in my household it is just me and my partner. We have no dependents. We do rent, so we have no any other associated costs with sort of home ownership, and we also we're not in debt apart from student finance, if you want to count that as debt, and that is something we're really privileged to be able to say. So how this works is we'll go through the binders. We'll also do a cash condensing. Again, I'm sort of new to real cash stuffing. I used to do just purely placeholder things. Now I do a mixture of both, so please bear with me with that. So yeah, how are you doing? I hope your weeks have all been okay. I felt like this morning was the first morning it actually felt like winter. It was actually cold getting out of bed. I put my foot out to get up, because we get our food delivery quite early on a Sunday, and I just didn't want to get up. Sort of ran around the house getting all the laundry that I needed to do, and yeah, it is here, and I think the clocks go back next week, which is just not ideal. But yeah, have you been up to anything this week? Have you started Christmas shopping yet? I thought I wouldn't until November, but I've already bought one thing because I saw it, and I'd basically, oh my god, this is just Aoife rambling for the first bit of the video. I try and have a estimate of what I want to buy people quite early on. So again, if there are things like Black Friday and Cyber Monday, if there are deals, I've looked at the prices early enough to know if it's a good deal or not. So I put the original price down for this thing. I'm not going to say what it is in case the member of the family is watching. They're probably not, but just in case. And it was on sale at a really good sale, so I ended up buying it. So yeah, I think we're going to complete Christmas in the first week of the November budget, just so I have a bit more of a idea and I can get started on Christmas shopping. Anyway, long ramble. We're going to do this once again in a really weird order. So we're going to start with the yellow binder. It's not yellow, it's taupe, but I call it my yellow binder because originally when I did this I had the magnetic binders you get off Amazon, and my annual stuff was in the yellow binder. So this is my annuals binder. This is for any annual events or any annual bills. We do need to get a post-it note so we can record what's going back to the bank. So yeah, let's get started. So in Christmas we have 150, 70, 90, 210, 15, and we're going to take all of that back. So oh my god, I can't spell Christmas, and we're going to take 20, 40, 50, 65 back. So I'll remember to note this down. Oh, right. 65 in Christmas. There has got to be a better way of doing this. So 65, so we're going to do 50. No, we're not. We're going to take those 50s. And then 15. Basically, I want this all digital now, and I think we're going to I know we're going to digitally cash stuff this next month. Just so it's all there, ready to go. Okay, let's think of a better way of doing this. Let's move this computer out of the way. Hope that's not ruined anything for anyone. So Christmas got 65 going to bank, and it's got 115 in. Hopefully, oh chaos! You can see that all. Right. Next thing we do is go to annual bills. So this is for anything like TV license, water, contents, insurance, etc. So we've got 150, 1790, 210, 230, 250, 260. Just make sure I got that right. 150. 1790, 210, 230, 250, 260. So let's make a note of that first before I end up confusing myself. There's 260, 20, 260. Oh, so put 100 in there. So what has everyone been up to this week? Are you enjoying autumn, the weather changing? Are you looking forward to the clocks going back or not? I have mixed feelings about this because, like, yes, it's nice to be cozy and it dark getting earlier, but like I get tired at like 5 p.m. and like it'll be 5 p.m. and I'm like, is it time for bed yet? And it's like, no, it's not time for bed yet. Don't go to bed. But yeah, anyway. So yeah, anyone do anything exciting? Oh, I'm back on my bread making thing. I don't know if I ever mentioned it, but I really like making bread. Basically, one of our big things this year was to stop eating as much like ultra processed food. You know, we're not perfect, but it is a lot better. So my thing was we'd make bread and we wouldn't have like spreads, if that makes sense, or like any sort of like butter like spreads. We would just use butter. And yeah, I was doing it like over the summer. We don't tend to eat much bread, but like definitely in the winter you want soups and stuff. But one thing I struggled with is that I really like bagels. There's something about bagels that I really enjoy, but like for some reason I was like, oh, bagels must be really complicated to make, that's why I'm never going to make them. Until I think it was like Friday evening, I was like, I kind of really want to make bagels. So I looked at a recipe and I was like, I actually have everything in and it's not too complicated. You make a dough, you let it rise, you split the dough, you let it rise, you put holes in the dough, then you boil them, and then you bake them. Like, it's really simple, and like it's just flour, water, yeast, salt, and a bit of sugar. So yeah, made bagels. Don't know how they taste. I like batch making and batch cooking, so I put it all in the freezer. Got one defrosting now for my lunch. Really excited to find out. But yeah, did that. I've got soda bread that's just come out of the oven. Yeah, really enjoy that kind of thing. It's really therapeutic, and it's good for you as well. So, it is going to be a video of rambles. I'm really sorry. Car annuals. So this is stuff like car insurance, MOT and service, car tax. So we've got 100, 200, 300, 400, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80. Oh, that's annoying. So 480. Annoying that I can't take all of that back. So 480. I'm going to take 50. Yeah, do you have any like things that you like to do in autumn, or any like baking things, or you've got any like traditions that you do this time of the year? Useful if I put 50, isn't it? So yeah. Alright. Oh, right. That is that. The first binder done. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. This is going to be a long video. So we've got 65 plus 260 plus 480 is 805. Not bad at all. I think We then might go to my pink binder, which is my everyday binder. I basically, when I did the binder changeover, so I did the binder changeover about kind of around this time last year. I'm not changing my binders for 2026. It's just not something that I want to do, can afford to do, etc. I basically did a like for like transfer, so I had the pink, purple, blue and yellow like simple magnetic binders from Amazon, and then I just did the same with the ripples. Yeah. So interesting if everyone wants to hear that kind of information. So pink is for everyday like expenses. So personal spending's got 10 in. I've been really cheeky this week, so I'll get to it. Groceries has got 8. Oh, for some reason this week, so the last shop of the month, we've had to put so much in like dishwasher tablets, washing up liquid, like surface cleaner, all that stuff, because they all just decided to run out at the same time, and I was trying to like hold out until it got desperate. It got desperate this week. Like, we spent all our household money and then went over, but thankfully we had enough money in groceries, and we've still got a little bit of money left over, so that's nice. Eating out. We did spend eating out money. We spent about £40. We just didn't do anything this month, and then we decided, F it, we're going to just treat ourselves to a cheap takeaway. We did that, and then there was £10 left over. And in my previous video I mentioned that I needed to get the Filofax refills for 2026, and I decided to use my last £10 at the eating out budget. Very, very naughty, I know, rather than use personal spending money, because I want like that tenner to go towards that saving challenge that I have, basically. So there's nothing in eating out, and there is nothing in household, and we don't need to do this in the calculator. So next binder is my variable sinking funds binder. So this is for things that we don't really need to budget for every month or every week, but it's just things that we like to keep topped up. So health has got 20, 40, 60, 70, 85. And I'm going to put all of that into, I'm going to put all of that into the bank, just because it's like that time of the year, and also I think I have a optician's appointment in November anyway. So 85. So 50, 60, 70, 85. Oh yeah, put this in there. Oh no, I've done it. Car has 45. No, that's digital anyway. Travel has 25. Gifts has 35. I'm also going to put that back to the bank, because again, like, it's just easier to have that. Start like buying postage, which I buy online, stuff like that. It's just easier for me to do. Yes, hold on. Digitally, so I'm going to put that back to the bank just as a little buffer, because it is that time of the year when we've got like lots of birthdays coming up. And then self-care has got 20, 30, 40, 60, 75. And I am also going to put 40 back. So it's got 75, so we can do 25. And that is it for that binder. Where's mine? $265. Yeah, I just want things back in the bank for now. Just to build up, like, having a buffer in all those pots. I don't know if that makes sense. So the next binder, which is something that seems to be getting neglected more and more these days, is the blue binder. So this is for any long-term sinking funds. Well, it's more like long-term savings. So house deposit has, and we track interest as well with that, so 2,558. Oh, computer's gone to sleep. Please don't. Sorry for whatever weird cut that is about to be. My computer went to sleep and it stopped recording because I forgot to plug it in like an idiot. So I don't know what we got up to. We're doing a house deposit. Started right now, so we've got 2,558 and 95p. Yeah, that's gonna be fun editing that, but hey ho. Just check I'm also recording, because that'll be hilarious. Ireland, so I don't know if I mentioned this in any of my videos post coming back from holiday. I had about £150 left over from holiday spending. I decided to move it into the Ireland pot, so Ireland has like £500 in it now. I don't track interest for that. Car maintenance has got 1,010.50. So this is for stuff that like any sort of like emergency things, like if tyres or brake pads or anything needs sorting. Wedding has got, well, this is the fun one. So this is where we need the calculator out. So 30,446.03 minus 2367.66. So we've got 28,078.37. Again, I love the fact that we were able to like save for the wedding before we even like made any big financial commitments to the wedding. I don't know, that's something I'm just going to be internally proud of being able to do. And then emergency fund has 110,500,678.950. Right, let's total all of that up. This is where like most of the money or the savings comes from, is in this. So 255.5 plus 500 plus 1010.50 plus 28,078.37 plus 950. So 43. It's going to be such a sad day when like all of the wedding money is spent, but hopefully we will have saved a bit more that's going towards house, and there was nothing going back to the bank there. The final two binders are my grey binder, so this is for long-term savings challenges, is the only way I can kind of describe it. So got rollover challenge, so this is where I use my personal spending money for this. Any leftover personal spending money goes towards this, which is going towards a new hairdryer. Very exciting. And this is a great way to like kind of make me not do as much impulse spending. I'm really proud of this. Yes, I know the Firefax was a thing, but that was something I need. I do my spreadsheet for like our budget, I do that all digitally. I love that. What I prefer to do for like appointments and reminders and stuff like that, I do it all in the Firefax. My brain works all the way. But anyway, so we've got 20, 40, 50, 65, so let's get rid of that. 60 or 50, sorry, and then so roll over 50. So let's say 65. Okay, roll a match has 50, 70, 80, 95. Yeah, let's do the 2 10s and put in a 20. Oh yeah, my last video I was like, I don't know whether to like, so I don't, roll a match we're definitely not going to finish this year because I do it once a week. And the penny challenge, which I do with any like round up money, so I round up all my spending to the nearest £10, unless it is our groceries as a household because I split it up with my partner. I don't think we're going to finish this by the end of the year, which is fair enough, and we're definitely not going to finish this by the end of the year. I think I've decided that I'm going to wipe the slate clean with both of those and start them again in the new year, so then that money is sat in the house deposit, which is where all this money in this binder, bar that rollover challenge, is going towards. So yeah, and then we have like a really nice fresh start in the new year. Hopefully that makes sense. I've forgotten what I said for roller match. Oh, I'm such a mug. Right, 50, 70, 95. Okay, so distracted. When I'm talking I can't think, and when I'm thinking I can't talk. Alright, so then we've got the annual challenge from the Solaris Budgets. That was from the Rocking Witch roller match. We have 120, 30, 40. And I did start this like quite late in the year, so that is why there's not tons of money in it. Yeah, something like that. And then we've got 5 Friday, so every Friday we put aside £5. So we've got 100, 210, 15, 20, and we can definitely do one of those 20s. And then the penny challenge I do digitally, and that's got £455.11. I did start the year doing it on Monzo, and then I decided that it was earning no interest, so I put it into a different account, and then I stopped contributing the monthly amounts, if that makes sense, and just basically said we're just going to do it round up money and any small like side hustle money that's less than a £5. Don't know if that makes sense. That's the way my brain works, just to see where we could get. But it's, again, I think I'm actually happy just zeroing that out at the end of the year, throwing that all into the house deposit fund, and then it is what it is. And then it feels like we've achieved then something this year. Right. Final binder is my other savings challenge binder. So this is for shorter term savings challenges. I don't know if that makes sense. So the way we do this is we roll a 6-sided dice, whatever it lands on. We put a note. Thankfully at the moment it has been like £5, but it will just be like whatever notes we have left over. We'll go into that basically. We did finish one challenge last week, and we are not going to reallocate this until all the challenges in the binder are done. I've moved the challenges up, so we finished I think challenge 4, and then I moved everything up so that when we do roll 1 to 5 we put it into a challenge, and then if we roll 6 we roll again. So the first one is my pumpkin challenge, so 20. I am unconvinced that we are going to finish these challenges before winter starts, so these are all autumn challenges. So challenge 2 is Abundant Autumn, and this is my challenge again. This has got £15 in. So what we might do is just wipe that clean as well, just when winter starts we will move on to do winter challenges. I don't know if that makes sense. Then we've got You Are Beautiful from Dingley Designs. So we've got 20, 35. Challenge 4, we've got challenge 4 is this was a scratch off from like 2 years ago, again Dingley Designs. Haven't got the means to replace the stickers yet, but we play that anyway. So we've got 25, let's get 20. Then we've got my seasonal challenge. Which has 10 in it, and then we've got nothing in challenge 6. I won't count completed, just because. Right, so in that challenge binder we've got 20, 15, 35, 25, 10. It gives us 105. So now the fun begins. So 105 plus 97511 plus 4309782 plus 805 plus 265 plus 18. So we have, oh, that's not as horrendous as I thought it was going to be. 4526593. So last month we had 45901. So it's a difference of 635, which is a lot. Oh, 635.91. It is a lot, but that's because we've spent it on the holiday, which we have saved up for, and then even then we had leftover money from the holiday. Right, okay. So I'm actually not that I'm not that mad, but then I wasn't mad in the first place because we saved up for the holiday and that's what it's for. So I'm just going to count how much we're bringing back to the bank. So 65 plus 50 plus 85 plus 35 plus 40 plus 50, which gives us a total of 425. And then I'm just going to check that we have that. Let's not bring placeholders back to the bank. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 93, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 94, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Good. So that is not bad at all. Let me try and get a little sort of minute. Hold on, let me faff with notes. Oh, right. I'm going to take a cheeky little screenshot. Thumbnail. All of that lovely cash we are condensing and bringing it back to the bank. Can you see that? It's probably an absolute terrible photo that I'm trying to see, or trying to take, but anyway. So that is it for this video. Like, I've just forgotten what I was going to say. Like I said in the previous video, the beginning of the video, well, I don't know how people watch these videos, they're just chaotic. Like I said at the beginning of the video, please don't compare your progress and your journey to my journey. We're all on different journeys. Personal finance is personal. Again, like I say, if you're saving money, at the end of the day, it's like, even if you're saving a quid a month, it's still something. We have gone down this month. We haven't gone down by as much as I thought we did, like, given that I'd basically budgeted 1,000 for holiday, and, you know, even with that, we're still like, like a difference of 600, so we've still been able to save money. So I'm not that mad, and we saved money, didn't go into debt, and we still had leftover money at the end, which I'm really super proud of. So thank you so much for getting to the end of this very chaotic video. I am really sorry, as per usual. Please go check out all the people that I have mentioned in this video if I've remembered to mention them. I do always keep a link of all the people that I've bought challenges from ever in my description. I never change it. They're shops and people that I really enjoy. I'm really tempted to do, this is basically inspired by Bethany Budgets, like a sort of like highlight of channels that I really enjoy watching, and maybe change it every week. But yeah, anyway, thank you so much for watching, and next video you see from me will be cash stuffing November week 1. I'm just so upset that this year is almost over. Anyway, so thank you so much for watching. Look after yourselves and take care. Bye.